I'm a Purdue alum. I did my undergrad here. I graduated in 2008. I was a co-op student and I was a GEARE student. I kind of got the bug of traveling and wanted to go and see places. And I remember meeting Professor Grohl. He said something along the lines of, well, I could send you to Germany. There's this thing called the GEARE program where you could go there and you could work, but you could also do a semester exchange. No experience with German whatsoever. I actually, that semester prior, had taken Italian. I was lucky to have a supportive faculty with Professor Grohl and everybody else that was part of GEARE at the time. And all of a sudden, there's these 5 other guys I've never seen before. All of a sudden, we started seeing each other more often. We very quickly became good friends, had polo shirts made for us that had a Team Deutschland logo. And in the back, there was a quote that said, "You're only young once, but if you do it right, once is enough." And I think we all adhere to that quote nowadays. We got to the train stop, right? The Frankfurt airport has a train station. Then we were faced with the daunting task of buying tickets. We went up there, so I think I happened to be first. And I was very lucky that the guy there spoke Spanish. And all of a sudden, I thought, what are the odds, right? Europe, Germany is much more interconnected. It's not uncommon to run into people that speak Spanish or French, and that was one of my first awakenings. So Karlsruhe is a small city, very green, it's very beautiful. There's a castle at the very center. We were very lucky to live right there in the city center, right by the castle. That was a prime location. We were right there in the heart of it all. We were a 10-minute walk to campus, but it was very different. The learning style is very different. College students in Germany have a much greater degree of independence. The courses are oftentimes set up so your only grade is your final. There are no quizzes or homework. The lectures are there. If you want to show up, that's great. If you don't show up, well, that's your problem, and nobody's really watching you, right? So that has pros and cons, of course. For us, it was a big adjustment. The instructor for product development was Mr. Burkhardt, and he was incredible. What a great instructor. He would say something along the lines of, and for you Americans in the back, this is a clutch. Realization that while engineering is a common language, there is still a lot of culture embedded in it. We were very active day and night, let's say. We had roommates from Spain, we had roommates from China. We learned to have fun the German way. You have to be responsible about getting back home. You still have to figure out how to take the tram back home. Wonderful trips that we were able to take. We were able to drive from Karlsruhe all the way to Spain. It happened to be the week of the Monaco Formula 1 race. Very lucky we were able to get tickets and saw the Formula 1 race. And we really used the fact that we were right at the heart of Europe at its fullest. We traveled a lot, we made friends everywhere, and I think you get that chance only once, like our polo shirt said. GEARE reunion was an incredible feeling to go back. For us, 17 years later, many of us with wives and kids, and to all get together full circle. Of going back, of seeing old friends, but also to see where the program has gone, right? It was not just our cohort, there were students from every generation, all in the same place. And that was incredible. That was an incredible feeling to see how impactful the program has been for everybody. It's the most complete way in which you could experience global engineering.